Hello, welcome to another Android Whistle video, and this time I want to talk about the new Lono and Mombra figures. The thing with these new exclusives, the main thing that is being marketed is the light up figure. So both Mombra and Lono's eyes and symbol will have the ability to light up via these LED lights. And that's well and all, but what caught my eye and why I wanted to make this video is the resculpted Lono, which I think is a big deal, and I want to discuss why. So let's go back to the year 2011, when Bandai America first announced and then released their line of ThunderCats Classics figures, which were figures based on the original cartoons series, but with modern-ish sculpt and articulation. And this line was very short-lived. Their initial wave was heavily criticized online, mainly for one reason, that it wasn't compatible with Masters of the Universe Classics, which was going on at the time. Now, for some reason, some fans, a lot of fans, consider ThunderCats to be somehow linked to Masters of the Universe, and they expect toy makers and the like to treat it like that, a property that should be designed to crossover with Masters of the Universe and should be adapted to Masters of the Universe instead of being its own thing, which to me is weird because the cartoon never had those type of ties with Masters of the Universe, either in narrative or character design or the animation style. So the Bandai line didn't do well. Then fast forward to when Matty Collector reveals their own line of ThunderCats action figures, but this time being effectively a spin-off of the Masters of the Universe Classics line. Fully compatible, same scale, same type of articulation, sharing its main design or the main buck. Now, toy collectors were overall happy with this. Some of us ThunderCats fans lamented that the changes resulted in stuff like having a Jackalman that was overly muscular and a Lono that also felt like, like his legs were too short and generally being a bit different from the show. So years passed, Super7 took over the license from Mattel and essentially continued the same line with the same style. But over time, they started to deviate from the Mattel formula in the sculpting department, and it could be seen in multiple figures. I believe the first time I noticed was with the torso of Monkian and Mombra, for example, right? That more closely resembled that type of musculature that we saw on the show, on the ThunderCats show. But now we circle back to which is arguably the most important character in the line, Lono. And from the promotional renders, we can see that the new figure has been resculpted completely. The legs seem like either longer or more slim. The musculature reflects the character design of the show much closer. Same with the hair and general the face sculpt. Even the alternate head sculpt does away with the growling expression that to me was very off-brand, and instead opts to show an expression that matches the show. So Lono represents to me the completion of this path when ThunderCats Ultimates is finally free of the restrictions that came from being a spin-off or offshoot line of Motu Classics. It sucks that it took so many years and figures and money to get here, but I can understand it from a business point of view, that the Motu Classics style line is what most collectors seemed to want at the time, regardless of the accuracy to the source material. Now that being said, all this blah 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 is only based on the renders that Super7 has shown, but as the saying goes, in this world, nothing is certain except death, taxes, and Super7 Ultimates not looking as good as their prototypes. So I am not getting rid of my Mattel Lono just yet. Thanks for watching, and let me know your thoughts on this updated Lono and the Ultimates line in general. Thanks for watching.